How's it going, everybody? Dean here once again from R Gaming, and today I'm going to be bringing you some gameplay using Autumn Burchett's list from the Strixhaven MPL weekend. The deck is mono black artifacts with a Mastermind's acquisition wishboard, and before we jump into that deck tech, just a reminder to click that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and catch me on twitch.tv 5 days a week on the link down below. Let's take a look at that deck. So the list itself works on the premise of ramping as much as possible in the early game, controlling for a creature heavy format in historic, and then using those Mastermind's acquisitions to perfectly select everything that we need from the sideboard to get the job done. This includes Ulamog's, we've got a 2 of Ugin in the main deck, and then we've got copious amounts of removal spells and also Torment the Hellfire. Now this is a card which hasn't really seen too much play, but Autumn's included it in their historic list. So repeat the following process X times. Each opponent loses 3 life unless that player sacrifices a non-land permanent or discards a card. So this really is a late game finisher in any deck. Of interest, the deck also maximizes the use of Golos, Tireless, Pilgrim, in that when it enters the battlefield, we're able to grab a land from our deck. The land that we will choose is the World Tree, which gives us access to any mana that we want, which allows us to activate Golos's activated ability. Exile the top 3 cards of your library. You may play them until the end of turn without paying their mana cost. It allows us to have some really explosive turns. So let's go and check out the games using this deck list, and let's see if I can pilot it half as well as Autumn Burchett has. Okay, so let's start on game 1. We're playing these matches in Mythic. And this seems to be an exceptional start for us. We get the Thoughtseize turn 1, and then we can either go into the Mazemind Tome or the Mind Stone, setting us up to a Mastermind's acquisition, which will allow us to adapt our deck to whatever our opponent is seemingly playing. We don't have any indication, no companion slots at all here. So let's keep. Oppo goes first. Red. So let's have a look if Oppo's on mono red or if they're on Gruul or Jund. And it looks like they are on Gruul. So what do we want to do here? We can get rid of the Burning Tree, which will allow him to double spell. There's the Bone Crush Giant, but there's also the Collected Company, which is really interesting. We obviously don't want Oppo to hit the Collected Company, but we also don't want them to kind of kickstart themselves in the early game. One thing I might look for is perhaps if I can ramp myself, and we might find ourselves in the position whereby we can activate the Mazemind acquisition and get ourselves a cage before Oppo plays the Collected Company down. And so what I might do here is get rid of the most dangerous card, which is the Voltaic Brawler. Now this is a little bit of a gamble, but let's see if it pays off. Remember that this we can tap to add any mana. Oppo plays down the Burning Tree Emissary. They might end up stomping us here with the Bone Crush Giant. No, a second Burning Tree Emissary. Okay, that was their draw off the top. This is going to end in a stomp here. And seemingly we might be in a little bit of trouble. Let's hit the Mind Stone and pass. We're going to go for the Mastermind's acquisition next turn, and we might end up having to get some sort of board wrath to deal with this, right? So red mana in, 4/3. They hit him for 4 damage here. And yeah, let's use the Mastermind's acquisition. Select a card. Well, we've got a Shadow's Verdict in hand. And in the sideboard, what do we have? We do have a Shadow's Verdict in the sideboard as well. I think we have to go from outside the game here. Grab ourselves a... I mean, we've got the cage, but it just feels... Yeah, let's go for a Shadow's Verdict here. Our opponent doesn't see what card we've taken. So we are going to take a little bit of a hit here, especially if Oppo has it. Ooh, the land's a tap land. Okay. I mean, we just can't wait. We're drawing more and more land. We need to fire off the Shadow's Verdict here. Looks like Oppo might have another Stomp in hand, indicative of another Bone Crush Giant. That'll take us down to 2 life. Wow. Okay, maybe just a little bit short there for us. Bone Crush Giant, as predicted. And what can we do here? What can we do? And Ugin is too far off. Or Stronghold, perhaps. I mean, Oppo's going to hit the Coco end of turn. We need to rely on them whiffing, in all honesty. What do we do here? We add that for each basic swamp we own. I mean, maybe we do this. Mazemind Tome. Do we kind of have to draw with this, I guess, right? And this needs to be a removal spell of some sort. A Golos is not the one for us. Let's go for the Tome and then just hope. Let's hope Oppo whiffs with this collector company. If it's anything of any worth, we just scoop. Nice. GG's. Explosive turns for our opponent there. We concede. Okay, so sideboarding is going to be our friend here, okay? So we can bring in... Well, that's the question, I guess. How much do we want to sideboard and how much do we want to use as the wish board? So, for example, I think we can bring in Legion's End and the Noxious Grasps in main, okay? And then maybe it's the Thoughtseizes, which we're going to be kind of putting into the sideboard. Maybe they can come in the later game. We don't want to be changing kind of too much here. We've got some early blockers with the sad robots. Anything that's not kind of feeling good for us, I'm not sure. The Ugins we might remove the Ugins and have those as the wish boards instead of replacing them with Shadow's Verdict to increase our probability of drawing them. That might be the one here. I think that might be quite wise. So we know that Cage can come in against the Coco. Do we want to main deck this, or do we just want to rely on drawing it? I think a part of me feels that we care about the ramp. What I might do, I might take out one Tome and put one Cage in just to kind of increase our probability of drawing the Cage, keeping one in the sideboard just in case we can hit the Mastermind acquisition or later on. But yeah, no, I'm happy with this. Let's run it out and hopefully we can do Autumn justice with this second game. Play first. And this is looking fine. I mean, not perfect, but we can get into the Mastermind's acquisition a little bit earlier than expected. So Thoughtseize first. And let's pick apart our opponent's hand. So things that we can't really deal with very well includes the Clothis. Chandra is also an annoyance there, but I mean, the Clothis is something that we don't have the capacity to deal with without grabbing out Ugin. So I'd rather put Oppo off a turn as well. We can kill the Llanowar Elf with the Fatal Push, which pushes them back on Chandra. There's also Blood in the Snow there, which is really great to see. We'll play the Cabal Stronghold in, and I'm going to Fatal Push this at the start of turn. Oppo draws. I mean, they're going to play a land, probably Stomping Ground tapped, right? And then pass. Oh, they might have another... they have an Elf, so they can get the Chandra out... Ah, drats. Okay, so they can get the Chandra out next turn. We did try. They've got the red mana there, so we're going to have to play land and pass. Mastermind's acquisition, but I don't know what we're going to grab with it. We can do Blood in the Snow on turn 6 to destroy all Planeswalkers, which is fine, but a little bit, you know, a little bit kind of detrimental for us there. Noxious Grasp doesn't hit it. I'm having a look. So Fatal Push, that's creatures. We could be in trouble. A Bloodchief's first. Creature or Planeswalker, it costs 5. Oh, it costs 4 to hit. So maybe we do go for that. Let's have a quick look in the sideboard, see if there's anything that's helpful there. And Ugin, we're not ready for an Ugin yet. Liliana's defeat, destroy target black creature or black Planeswalker. Not really shaped up for us here. So we're going to go for Mastermind's acquisition, and we're going to search our library for a card, and we're going to be grabbing this Bloodchief's first. Just having a quick check. I don't think there's anything else that can help us with that, so let's grab that. We can kill it next turn, hopefully, and we pass to our opponent. Okay. Exile top card.
Today's my lucky day.
Oh, they decided not to play it. 5 mana up for our opponent. Bonecrush Giant and play it in. Okay. So we need to... That's interesting. That's really useful for us, actually. So we're going to take the turn off here, more or less. We're going to destroy the Chandra. And I'm going to play down the cage, which will stop them from potentially having a Coco. Next turn, we can hit the Blood on the Snow, destroy all creatures. Then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow mana. And now we don't have that creature, but we are just using this as a Wrath. Burning Tree Emissary, and hopefully our opponent plays another creature down as well. They did not. That's fine. World Tree comes in. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. Each basic swamp. Wait, did I not have enough mana? Did I not have enough for this? I thought I... Did I not have before this? Ooh. Interesting. Did this make a difference? Or did I just misread? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yikes, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Fatal push there, just doing a little bit of work for us. Wow. Yeah, need to hit that at instant speed. Let's pass to our opponent. And then Blood on the Snow the turn after, perhaps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Astro attacks. Nice. 5 damage. I don't think we come back from this, right? No. Okay. So. Destroy all creatures. Yep, fine. But too little, too late here. We can scry, which we will do. We will scry. Need to join something key. Run up to the ruins. GG's. Yikes. Good top deck. What a shame. What a shame. Let's see what card we would have drawn next turn. We don't know. GG's Oppo. That's one loss for us, sadly, in this stream. Okay, so our next game against Rills. Play first. I mean, exceptional prowess with the deck, you know, skill. Okay, so on to our next game. Uriel is playing first, I assume. And what do we have? Thoughtseize, Mazemind Tome, Heartless Act. We're against Loros, which is... so it's going to be the black-white enchantment list, I assume. Let's see where we go from this. Black mana say go. We're going to go straight in with the Thoughtseize here. And yes, exactly. So we want to get rid of Shram. Shram draws them a card whenever they cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell. And that's probably going to set them back quite a while, actually. As long as it's not land and another creature. No, it was not. Interestingly, they played out the shrine. Perhaps I would have kept this a secret just so I didn't know our opponent's full hand. I'm going to go for the Cabal Stronghold. Do I go Tome or do I go Mind Stone? Probably in this instance, I'm going to go Tome. It allows us to scry before our next turn. Hopefully get into something that's not going to be lots of land. Bringing Loros into hand. I'm going to use this opportunity to scry. We move the land down to the back and we pass. Golos is there. Great card. I'm going to play the Snow-Covered Mountain. And I think I might go towards... Let's have a look. So do I go for the Mind Stone here, leave up the Heartless Act? I think I do. If nothing else, I can draw with this at the end of turn. But I assume that they're going to be playing out a Loros here. In the hope of getting the Shram back, they might go land, Loros, and try and play either the Demonic Vigor or the Kaya's Ghost form on it. But Oppo's going to have a big decision to make whether or not they think I've got a removal spell in hand. Hovering over the cards. Land comes in. Loros. They can't play the Shram. They're going to go for the Demonic Vigor. We're going to get a 2-for-1, and that might be the scoop. No. Pass to attacks. We're going to scry. Another stone. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to bottom that for now. We draw another land, of course. And I'm going to go for the Golos here. We get to ramp ourselves by grabbing the World Tree. Pop that onto the battlefield, and we pass. Ideally, you want to be drawing cards with the Mazemind Tome, not scrying. You know, we want to get maximum value out of this. But I think for now, we're fine. Looks like Oppo might be looking at the Golos here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to activate. Heliod's Punishment. Okay, that's fine. We can get the Heliod's Punishment out of Oppo's hands. Land comes in, pass. And I'm going to scry with this. Another tome. I think we've got one in hand, so I'm alright passing that. Thoughtseize. Great. Let's draw with this first. Gain 4 life. Sad Robot. It comes into the battlefield. Tap. That's fine by me. Let's play. Let's ramp ourselves. And I think here I am actually going to go for the Thoughtseize. If our opponent's got... here we go. Let's have a look. So they've got Deadweight, which we don't mind too much about. The Shelter, gaining that protection from our removal spell seems bad, right? But there is the Ghost Form as well, which can protect them. But I think it's the Shelter here for me. And we're going to tap that. We're going to start getting the counters off it and pass to our opponent. At the minute, they can kill the Sad Robot, but then we would draw a card. Okay, they decide not to. I'm going to play down... Let's have a look here. So, add 1 for each swamp. Seems good. Let's play down a Mazemind Tome. Let's draw with it. Okay, removal spell. Fine. We can tap that. Probably Thoughtseize at this point. Get rid of the Kaya's Ghost Form. It kind of artificially kills a creature, right? And we get in for 2 damage there, and we pass. Seems good for me. We've got our Bloodchiefs first, if they do play like a Shram or something like that. Well, it looks like they're going to be killing the Sad Robot so we can draw Angelic Gift. Ah, for them to draw a card. Okay, interesting. Nothing. Absolutely nothing there. Okay, that's fine. Again, do I activate this just on the off chance that we have something big? I think I do. Ah, no. Just a swamp there. What do we... Any number of gods, put them onto the battlefield. So we don't have the value to kind of activate that, right? Let's pass. I don't think we're not playing any. Ugin's not a god, right? Legendary Planeswalker. That might be worth an additional look to see. A second Heliod's Punishment? I mean, I understand, of course. Let's have a look. Let's draw. Okay. Play this down. I'd probably sacrifice it and draw a card. Wow, so much land. We tap this and it... Wait. Interesting. Okay. Wait, so do we have to do this first before that? I've got no idea. I've got no idea. Duress gets rid of the Bloodchiefs first. Shram. Deadweight. They get to draw a card. Nice. All of these things are good here for our opponent. Land. Okay, Fatal Push is excellent, right? So we're going to play down that. We're going to tap this. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have done that. Can we? Yeah, can we not do that? Let's just draw a card here first. Well, apparently not. Let's draw. Another Stronghold. Mazemind. Gain 4 life, draw a card. Ugin, excellent. Ugin is excellent. 4, so we can get rid of anything under 2. Seems good for me. Oppo probably scoops here, right? Is it everything under 2? 2, 2, 2, 2, yeah. Perfect. Saves our Fatal Push as well. Can we activate it? We can't activate this. We've not got the World Tree, but that's fine. Then a scoop by our opponent. Beautiful. So we took a little bit of patience there. It did take a while to draw into what we needed, sadly, but that's fine, I guess. Right. So again, in the kind of same emphasis, do we want to? I think maybe we main deck the Legion's End. I mean, we've got a greater chance of drawing it with the Mastermind's acquisition, right? All of these things we have a greater chance of drawing. I think a part of me feels. Part of me feels, again, do we get rid of the Ugin and replace it with the Shadow's Verdict to give us maximum potential? And I think that is the play there. Duress has seemed good against our opponent. Maybe there's a kind of an opportunity here for us to... I don't know. I did like the fact that we could draw into more things there. Early removal. Perhaps we kind of maybe go down one of the sad robots, and maybe play a Duress, or maybe we go down on 2 and play 2 Duresses just to make sure we are hitting Oppo's hand. Let's play, and then we can use the Mastermind's acquisition to get ourselves into the kind of late game Ugins, Ulamogs, depending on kind of what we need at the time. Feels good for me. So waiting on our opponent again. We've got 2 chances, 2 bites at the cherry to defeat our opponent here. I do like the Heartless Act, and I do like the Thoughtseize. I think this is a rocky one, but we'll keep. Okay, land comes in. And the Thoughtseize from our opponent. This is interesting. Did they get rid of the... Okay, they get rid of our Thoughtseize. A shame, but in that case, we can play down the World Tree. It comes in tapped. Okay, and we say go. We're holding up 2 Heartless Acts here. Feels good. Oppo brings Loras into hand. And let's go Mind Stone and pass. So we're ramping. Feels good. Get ourselves into Blood on the Snow. Shram. Oppo might 2-for-1 themselves here, which they are going to do. Ah, they get to play it out anyway, though, right? Okay, that's fine. I mean, we still want to get rid of Shram. Oppo can make a 1-1. Oh, wait, no, they don't. Ah, when it enters the battlefield, create the 1-1. They didn't, but they do still get to draw. Duress, they get rid of the Heartless Act, but we still get the Blood on the Snow. Okay. Interesting. Do I agree? Maybe. Let's Duress our opponent. Let's Duress them. Cartouche. And I think... I think here we go for the Stronghold. And what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we pass. So the question is here, what does Oppo go for? Do they go... Like, if they play the Loras down and then play the Shram... You know, it's an interesting one. Okay, I'm going to pass. And we pass again. Might draw from this end of turn. Land. Pass. We draw. Okay. Another Stronghold. Shadow's Verdict is excellent. Let's pass again. 2 removal spells now. What's Opera trying to do? Get to the point where they can go for Loras, Shram, draw a card. Yep. Angelic Gift. Demonic Vigor. Right, let me read this. When it dies, return it to its owner's hand. So we're just not going to kill it. We're just going to exile it, right? Which feels good. Play land and pass. Mastermind's acquisition. This is where we can start to look for potentially an Ugin here. Cast from outside the game. Now the question is, do we want Ugin or do we want Ulamog? I think Ugin does the work for us, right? Let's play the Tome and pass. We could scry. I think we scry. I think we scry. Got Spirit Dancer. Nice. Play the Angelic Gift. Draw 2. Beautiful. Hopefully neither of these are going to be like a Duress. Thoughtseize. Damn. Damn. We lose Ugin here. That's a shame. Anything more? Vanguard. Nice. Vanguard is very good for our opponent there. Gets Scry. No, no, no. I don't know if I'm too late there. I was too late. I did it, but I was too late. Never mind. Return a creature or planeswalker card and convert mana cost X or less. Wait, so that's 8? That's 14. I don't have 14 mana, do I? No, I've got 8 mana. 8 mana. I mean... Can draw. A Duress in hand. 5. Interesting one, this. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Let's go for a Duress. Protection spell, nice. And I guess we have to go for destroy all creatures. They take the 4 damage. Get rid of the core Spirit Dancer at least. Feels good. Okay. And I think I'm going to remove that stop because we're going to be drawing with this. I think drawing with this is much more kind of utilitous than not. So we need some sort of exile spell, or we need to get, you know, into a Mazemind acquisition so that we could grab an Ugin or an Ulamog. That's not helpful. Not helpful at all. Let's add things for the basic swamps, I think. Okay, Golos. Drats. Okay, we can play this down. It becomes a blocker, which is nice. Oppo Scoops. Oppo Scoops, because we can just activate this, exile the top 3 cards. GG's. So our next game is against Show. Back in the numbers. Feels good. And yeah. A 1-drop, 2-drop, 4-drop. Seems good for me. Against Luros again. Ooh, slightly different though this time, right? Bomat Courier. What is this list? What is this list? Let's pass. Professor Onyx cards. Okay, more damage to themselves. Let's take the hit for 1. And let's see if our opponent plays anything else out. Gyrocopter, sacrifice it until the end of your next turn. Target player who has dealt combat damage can't cast non-creature spells. Drats. I mean, I kind of have to get rid of it, right? But they sacrifice it, so... What is this list? It looks cool. Wait, they didn't sacrifice it. Wait, can they or could they not? They could have sacrificed it. Interesting. I think I Thoughtseize here just to kind of see what our opponent's up to. I must admit, I've not seen this deck list before, and I'm interested in seeing what it is. Invigorating Rampage. Target creature gets +4. 2 target creatures. I mean, it feels good. Right, okay. Let's remove it. And we pass back. Oppo shocks me. Oppo's going to refill their hand with the Bomat Courier. It's going to feel bad. They're shocking themselves again. A second Bomat Courier. Wow, nice. Okay, then they're going to shock me face. Deals 2 damage. Then sacrifice the Bomat Courier. Replenish their hand. All of these things are good for our opponent. I'm not entirely sure how, if at all, we beat this. They've got the recursion with the Loros there, right? We need a much faster start for here. Shock. They didn't. Oh no, because they've only got 1 red. It's red. It's not a neutral color to do. Shocking the landing again. This is probably to play the Loros, right? Okay. Feels good. Wow, 2 damage. Nice. We're down to 8, by the way. We don't have much time. Oppo gets 4 cards. Plays down Loris into hand. No, Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize is good. I mean, I'm going sad robot here in all honesty. We scry. Shadow's Verdict is excellent. We draw. We play land. We draw. Okay. Land off the top feels a necessity. I thought sees. Wow. Stop it, Oppo. Shadow's Verdict goes. Oppo's down to 6. We've not done a single thing. Is this where Loris comes back into hand now? Wait, what? Okay, feed the swarm they got rid of. They get 3 new cards. Shadows. Heartless Act is good there. Heartless Act is really good there. Okay, I'm going to hit this now just before... just in case Oppo draws anything else that, you know, can kind of help them along the way. Thoughtseize there. Oppo can move Loris into hand. They can't... At the minute, they can't... Oh, they can. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. This is interesting. Let's go for a Thoughtseize. Remove Loris. Go for the Mazemind Tome. Gain 4 life. Draw Golos. This comes in tapped. Okay. Okay. Let's go. It is for 4, right? Acquisition? What do we do with the acquisition here? I mean, I think for me, it's actually Golos. Grab a land. Blood on the Snow, get back. Sad Robot. Take action here. 100%. I don't think we're playing any other utility lands, are we? We've got the Cabal Stronghold. Which we might actually have to get. We can still... Yeah, let's get the Cabal Stronghold there. Fantastic. Oppo could have removal from the Golos here. No, they do not. Oh, what does this do? Put 2 -1/-1 counters on things. Okay. Scoop. Ooh, hello. Hello. We'll take that. Yikes. Okay, so we know Oppo's playing Loros, lots of small creatures, so it makes sense for us to, again, move the Shadow's Verdict over and put the Ugins in the side. What do we think? We know they hit lots of shocks earlier. Do we again consider moving over things such as the Duresses into hand? The cage feels like it will be important, but like it doesn't really help us against the Bomat Couriers, right? I think let's put 1 cage in and maybe 2 Duresses, maybe bounce one of the Thoughtseizes, and then we hit things such as Mazemind Tome and perhaps 1 Blood in the Snow, because we've got the Shadow's Verdicts instead now, right? I think this is nice. We get to keep up quite a lot of removal, but at the same time, or maybe a Legion's End as well. Yeah. Oh, early Legion's End. But is that not what the Mazemind is for? Perhaps. It's a nice little exile effect, though, isn't it? Maybe let's get rid of a Legion's End for, I don't know, something like a Heartless Act. Or maybe let's take back one of the Duresses. We don't know if they're going to be sideboarding into something which is slightly more creature heavy themselves. So not too kind of confident with that sideboarding plan, but we'll see where we go from it. What do we have here? Cold Heart of Steel, Fatal Push, Shadow Robot. This seems like a very, very strong hand for us. Let's stick with this. Knight of Ebon Legion. We're going to play the Snow-Covered Swamp and we pass. Okay, so it's important not to let this hit us, right? Duress. Oppo probably takes out, what, the Golos? Okay, they're stopping our ramp. Fair enough. Land from our opponent? Ooh, second night. Nice. Lance go. That Cold Heart Steel, or Coldsteel Heart, yeah, would have helped us actually. 4 damage comes in, gets a counter. Fatal Push is good. In fact, you know what? I'm actually gonna. Let's just pass. Let's just pass. See if they pump again. Shock the landing. Pass the blocks. Okay. Okay, we remove that. Get the sad robot next turn. 1 red and a black. Vanguard. Okay. Death Shadow. Oops. Oops, indeed. Interesting one here. Do we go for a Shadow's Verdict? Or do we just play down the sad robot, make them use 4 life, we ramp ourselves a little bit? I think we do that. I think we do this. Take action. This is this basic land? Basic land. Okay. Golos next turn. Our opponent really didn't like Golos. I'm more than happy drawing here. Oppo spends 4 life. We draw. Feels good. 100% we draw a card. Legion's End is great here. Lure us into hand. Land down. Interesting. Interesting. Do we play down the Golos? Force Oppo to use things? Or do we just go straight into the... You know what? I think we play the Golos here. Because what this allows us to do is it ramps us enough so we can play down the Masterminds and the Legion's End next turn should we need to. But interestingly... Was that the right play? Let's see. Thoughtseize. Ah, okay. Maybe it wasn't the right play. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, the Legion. They get rid of the Legion's End. Does our opponent not realize that we can just get anything we want with the Mastermind's acquisition? Death Shadow. There's a 2. That's fine by me. Second Golos, though. Wow. Okay, let's use this. Let's get something from... we've got 3. We've got 1 in our box, haven't we? Okay, let's thin out our deck as well. So let's search our library for... Shadow's Verdict. Fantastic card. And we can just pass here. No attacks. So Oppo is going to gain a little bit of life. They're going to deal some damage. But we are going to completely wrap our opponent's board here. 2, 2, 3. Let's block here. See if they take it or not. They could just deal themselves damage. They do. Wait, they're dealing themselves more damage? We take 10 there. Nice. Oh, Oppo's going to play the Deadlands to kill the Golos. Nice. So Oppo's down to 3. Are they going to play one of the Knights of the Ebon Legions? I think they will. Okay. Beautiful. So that's not enough to do both there, right? So let's play the Shadow's Verdict. And I think we're in a really good position now. Slight annoyance with that, of course. What are we looking for here? Not enough. Maybe we do have enough. Wait, does this come in tapped or not? It comes in tapped, right? Take action. We're going to grab a Cabal Stronghold. We're going to play this down. Actually, this Thopter is not ideal for us, right? They need to potentially sack it here. Let's check and see what we've got. Do they sack it to prevent us? Knight Ebon Legion, okay. An interesting one for them. I mean, I think... Do they sack or not? They do not. Nice. Sad Robot and draw. Or Sad Robot and thin out our deck. Take action. Mazemind Tome. Mazemind Tome. I can't activate this again, right? But what I can do is I can do this for 11. Draw. Land. Draw. Sad Robot. Sad Robot in. Thin out the deck. And this is us, I think. We need to... I can go in and attack with this. No, because they can just pump, right? Okay, let's say pass. Let's say pass. 11 lands there. Could activate this twice. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Oppo scoops. Oppo scoops, yep. I mean, I think they could be doing a little bit more, in all honesty, not to kind of put our opponent down, but I think they could be doing a little bit more work with this Thopter, but I'm not entirely too sure about the deck, but I find it really interesting, so thank you for the game. And it looks like we're having a rematch, which is really good to see. Hello. Knights Heaven Legion. We play land and we pass. Okay. Pass to attacks here. I'm going to go for this. We know that they are playing the Thopter, so we don't want them to be able to like stop us from playing the Mazemind Tome the next turn. Shockland and pass. We go Snow-Covered Mountain and Mazemind Tome. Beautiful. We scry with it the first turn. Hopefully kind of get us off of lands. We don't need any more lands. Okay. Let's have a little scry. Blood in the Snow seems good, but I mean, I think we need something a little bit faster in all honesty. Like that, I guess. Let's draw. Okay, second tome there. Do we go for the Mastermind's acquisition into... like, let's see what they play. I mean, I would look Thoughtseize. Okay, so we're going to lose the Mastermind's acquisition here. I believe. We need to get into something like the Shadow's Verdict, right? Okay, so we do lose the acquisition. Okay. Interesting. Heartless Act and a Fatal Push, perhaps? Or just a Fatal Push there. I mean, let's draw with this. Golos seemed good. Gonna go Golos here, and I think let's pass and let's keep up a removal spell here. Pass to attacks. Gonna go with a Fatal Push, see if that works. It does. Nice. Golos next turn. Get ourselves into the World Tree. Scourge. Second Scourge. Wow, Blood in the Snow seems awesome here. Yikes. Is it Golos? And then Blood in the Snow the turn after? It must be. Let's go. We could scry and get some life if needs be, but it feels bad. Search card for World Tree. Comes in clutch. Maybe I do scry here. Maybe I do scry, because if we know that we're getting into like a Shadow's Verdict, you know? Need the Swarm. Wait, is this GG's? 6, 12. We have to. We have to. Wow. Nice from our opponent there. And we preserve so much more life as well. Lure us into hand. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do that, cast it, and then get the Golos back, I guess. Let's do this. Destroy creatures. We're 5. Deals 4 life. Deals 4 damage. And we get the Golos back. Stunning work. Take action. Take action. Grab the Cabal Stronghold. And what do we do here? So we've got the... Mind you. We can block there. Or alive. Oppo can activate the lands, but it takes up their entire turn. Feels good. Right, so let's see what we can do here. So we activate this. One already. We play Sad Robot. Search land for a basic land. There we go. Seems good. We play the Tome. We go for the Bloodchiefs first. On the Vanguard. And then keep up the Heartless Act. For the Luros. Seems good to me. Oppo's one land down as well. Go for the Luros. What are they going to play? What do they play? Reclave comes in as a what? A 9? I mean... yeah. Passive attacks. I think I just draw with this in all honesty. Golos. Thoughtseize. Doesn't work like that, right? Let's do this. Let's draw. Mazemind Tome. Let's Heartless Act the Luros. Let's Thoughtseize them. Okay. And let's play down the Golos. Search land. Thins out the library and we pass. An interesting one here. So they can hit this on the Sad Robot. It's going to take a whole turn. We get to draw as well by doing that. Draw. Here's my turn. So we have to give up Golos here, right? Probably played this wrong in all honesty. We did not, apparently. We did not. Right, so. Let's go for... We're going to hit this again. One. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. And do this. Okay, 8. So, let's draw. With this one. Okay, Sad Robot. Let's play Shadow's Verdict. Beautiful. Let's go for 1, 2, 3. Sad Robot. Thin out the deck. Yep, indeed. And I want to go for the Tome. And I want to draw with the Tome. Feels good. Oh, second Mazemind Stone there. That's fine. Oppo scoops. They used up a lot of their lands killing my creatures, which ultimately, you know, was relatively meaningless there. I enjoyed that game. It was very, very good. We're going to play in the Shadow's Verdict here. What did I do last time? Did I play in a couple of Duresses? Got rid of a couple of... Well, got rid of one Thoughtseize, was it? Did I move the Ugins to the side? I think I did, right? And what other card did I get rid of? Maybe maybe it was a Tome? And did I play the Legion's End in the main? I think I did. What else did I get rid of them? Was it a Sad Robot? Maybe it was one of the Blood and the Snows, perhaps. I think it was. Awesome, feels good. And then a Cage in the main. We have 61 there. Now I can go and recap my my decisions at the end of the VOD, just to kind of see what was played best there. Great. So, Oppo goes first. This is actually quite a poor hand because I'm expecting them to have a Thoughtseize, which they'll leave us with nothing, right? So I'm actually going to mulligan. Better. Let's keep. We're going to get rid of one of the lands and say go. This time, so we've got a Bloodchief first, should they play a creature. We've got a Duress, should we need to, you know, get anything out of their hand. They can Thoughtseize me here or cost them 3 life to do so. I mean, they hate this Shadow's Verdict card. They hate it so, so much. Understood. Okay, so they left the Duress, which suggests that they might have something. They might want to play a creature next. So let's go for the Thoughtseize. Nice. The Vanguard is difficult for us to deal with, right? I might get rid of the Vanguard here. That's the hardest creature for us to deal with. Oppo's going to go for land. Are they going to go for the creature? Oh, they play a Vanguard anyway. Okay, interesting. So for this turn then, let's go for a Duress. Go hand. Get rid of their Thoughtseize. Nice. And I say that we just pass. You know, they're going to deal us damage. We need to deal with the Adante Vanguard. But how so? How so? Exile effects with the Legion. Okay, nice. Cabal Stronghold and pass, I guess. I mean, we could just kick this, I guess, and Oppo can't play anything from the graveyard if they do. You're going to go for the Loros? They're going to go for both. They're going to go for the Loros and the Knight. We are in trouble. Death Shadow. Meh. Okay. Knight there. Throws it. Wow. Yeah, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. Land. I think I've actually got to hit this now, or we might die. You know, if I don't kill the Death Shadow now, we might actually die. Great top deck there from our opponent. Let's pass. Shadow's Verdict off the top or bust, I'm guessing. You know, they can pump with the Knight, but they're not going to. They're going to bring in the Loros, and they're going to play the Death Shadow. Come on, Shadow's Verdict off the top. One time. One time here. GG's. We have to concede. We did not hit the correct things. Okay, I'm fine running this back out. I think we did well. We just need to get there. Okay. So game 3 of our second match against this opponent. We won the first one quite convincingly. We're going to play first. And this seems good for us, right? We've got a Thoughtseize, a Duress. Yeah, I do really, really like where we are here. So let's keep. I'm going to start off with the Duress because they are likely to have a Thoughtseize, all right? Oh, wait, they don't. Oh, what did they have? They had the Kazor's Fury. Meh. Bomat Courier is good for them. Okay, Bomat Courier. Does the damage. So, turn 2. We're going to hit the Thoughtseize. Get rid of the Adante Vanguard. Okay. And I'm going to hit the Bloodchiefs first on the Bomat Courier. We don't want them replenishing their hand. Instantly, though, we've used all of our cards up. And we're in a tricky place. Scourge. 2. Cabal Stronghold and pass. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Loros into hand, presumably. Yeah. Okay, Tome. So, sacrifice it. Until your next turn, target player who is dealt damage. Oh, dealt damage by it. Okay, I misunderstood. Although in the first game against them, I'm sure they did deal damage with it. But that might just be me. Might just be me there. Okay. Right. Loros into hand, presumably. Or are they keeping up like a protection spell? Yeah, there we go. Shadow's Verdict is good. Shadow's Verdict is good. Sad Robot him. Search your library. We might be very, very fortunate here. We might be very, very fortunate. We don't get to hit Loroso here, do we? 6/6. Pass to attacks. Okay. Deals damage. We go down to 3. We get to draw. Nice. Draw a card. Second Shadow's Verdict. Dear Lord. Right, here we go. Mazemind Tome. Mastermind's Acquisition as well. Yep, let's keep. How many is this? 6. So we hit the 5 here. Hopefully they use the protection. Okay. And then we use the Mazemind's Acquisition to get a Ugin? Ulamog. What do we have? 6, 7, 8. Maybe a Ugin. Maybe a Ugin. Cage, Blood in the Snow. Right. And we pass. We pass. What's up we're going to go for here? Because this is colorless, right? So this becomes useless. Oh. Bomat Courier. Interesting. Fatal Push is nice. Do I get to do the Fatal Push? I probably do, right? So let's uptick and hit this. Hold up the Fatal Push. And we pass. We can gain 4 more life with this by scrying. Not ideal, of course. 2 damage. What a close game. What a close game. Yeah, we couldn't have afforded Ulamog, I don't think. I don't think we're there. Can't gain life. That's fine, right? Because I'm not gaining life here. Maybe I should have fired this off before it hit. Yeah, maybe I should have done. My turn. Does me 1 damage, right? Let's downtick for 2. Type creature. 2. That's fine. That's fine. Until when? The end of turn. This turn, right? This turn. Pass. Pass. And then we get to draw with this. Although, maybe I should have done it on their upkeep. Because if Oppo's got like a shock or anything, that's bad, right? Scoop. Yeah, so I should have done that on their upkeep so that they couldn't have drawn like a shock or anything because we know they are running them. But GG's Oppo, I really appreciated those games. Thank you very much. So everyone, I really hope you enjoyed that video playing Autumn Burchett's Mono Black Artifact Historic deck from this weekend's Strixhaven MPL League. I had loads of fun playing it. We only suffered 1 loss, and that was to a very aggressive Gruul list. So let me know in the comment section down below whether this is a deck that you'll be interested in trying and how much success you've had with it. It took us from the percentages to the mid 600s. Before I close out, make sure to give the video a quick like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow me on twitch.tv on the link down below where I stream MTG content 6 days a week. Have a good one, guys, and keep staying safe.